Hey family, hey butterfly family, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having an awesome weekend. I was just happened to come across this YouTube sleuth channel. Um, they are known for doing commentary when it comes to the missing, as well as when it comes to crime. But anyway, shout out to Hell of a Chick YouTube channel. She does an awesome job. Because of her, and yeah, I'm going to say that, because of her, the fact that she was doing commentary about these three women, I wouldn't have known anything about it. I wouldn't have known anything about it. And I did knew about, of course, I heard about the missing, Americans, the African American um, that had crossed over to Mexico, and it is stated that two died, and two of them were found alive. Now I heard about them now, because one of them went to Mexico to get a Botox, well, not Botox, but get some kind of plastic surgery done, a BBL or whatever. But anyway, but they had company, and all, and we already know the story when it comes to that. But these women right here, I didn't hear anything about their story at all. Like I said, it's happened across, you know, um, having to check out, Hell of a Chick YouTube channel. That's how I found out about these women. So anyway, it has here three American women missing in Mexico. Now, these two are sisters, and this is their friend. Okay, it has here three American women missing in Mexico, two sisters, and one is a friend. Uh, after crossing the border in after crossing the border on February 24th of this year to sell clothes at a flea market. So they crossed the border of Mexico to go sell clothes at a flea market, family, in the state of Nuevo Leon, Mexico, U.S. Authorities said on a Friday. Okay, and I did type in, just I did type in three missing women. They went missing in Mexico. I typed all of that in, and the hour update was just saying the same thing. They're still presently missing. So, wow, this is crazy. Um, I'm always doing my own private readings, family, and this is what came out. I want to reshuffle and see what's going to come back out again. Um, this is just pretty much the surface of what I was picking up on, but it does look like trafficking to me. Okay, and we know that Mexico is known for that. Let me just say that. Um, it has here, her name is Maritza Rios, and this is Marina Rios. These are two sisters, and this is their friend Dora Sinez. I hope I pronounced their name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize in advance. So anyway, it is stated here they went missing on February the 24th. So I'm just going to set my attentions on what I'm able to pick up on this case, family. Um, but when I did my little private reading, this is what came out. And I just want to reshare it, okay, real quick. So I have here, and whatever you see in this reading concerning these three missing women that went missing in Mexico is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only, okay? Now, this did come out right here. Greed, complacency. This is someone who's unaware of danger. Rage, condescending. Now, what I'm doing, I'm using the shadow deck, okay? The Divine Shadow Self Oracle. And it'll help me get an idea about those shadow energies that was going on, with these women on the day they went missing, or anyone that they could have crossed paths with, okay? Next, I have destruction. I think about sudden destruction, shame, someone coming out being very vindictive, the word bully, somebody coming up as a bully, defensive, grief, confusion, regret, brainwash, and internalizing. This is only taking things in. Now, when it comes to my readings, pay attention to repeated messages, okay? This right here was just a random private reading that I was doing on these ladies. Now, I'm glad I have their picture in front of me because I want to do a reading on each one real quick to see what comes back out when it comes to those shadow energies that was that they were carrying, as well as if anybody they could have crossed paths with on the day they went missing, it would come out here also. It's pretty much like making comparisons, shall I say? So let's get started and pay attention to what comes back out. And remember, this is allegedly; it's not facts. So I'm going to start with Maritza. I'm looking at her eyes, so that's all I need, okay? I'm looking to her eyes. Maritza Rio. I need her name up there too, Maritza. So I'm starting with her first, Maritza. Divine Spirit, what was going on with Maritza on the day she disappeared in February the 24th? What was going on with Maritza? What was those shadow energy that was going on with Maritza? Okay, I'm not getting a strong hit on that, but I will show it to you. But I'm not getting a strong hit on it, okay? If it come back out, it come back out. And pay attention to what comes back out, okay? Because they were together on that day, as far as we know. The first one, coming off experiencing grief, depression, aloof. This is someone who's very distant. Now, remember, I'm doing a reading on Maritza first, okay? This is her spread. Aloof on that day. Feeling ashamed. Internalizing, taking things in. Brainwash. Feelings of regret. Confusion. Defensive, coming out very defensive. Bully. Vindictive. Destruction. So you can kind of get an idea just looking at her spread that definitely, she was in conflict with somebody. Okay? She was definitely experiencing grief on that day. And then we seen the word also regret. I don't know if she was feeling regret as far as going to Mexico due to the fact, of the unknown, what jumped off. Okay, so now let's look at Marina, her sister. Brian Spear, what was those shadow energy that was going on with Marina Rio on the day she disappeared? What those shadow energy that was going on with Marina on February 24th, the day she disappeared? What was going on with Marina? Hold up. All that just came on out. Just trying to get a little idea, family. Because a lot of these spreads should be very similar and also a little slight difference. Because everybody, react differently when it comes to being in a conflict. Just trying to get an idea of what I'm looking at. So this is Marina spread in the middle, the other sister. Feeling conflicted. Guilt. Betrayal. Callous. This is someone that showing no emotion. And remember that came out in the spread earlier. Blindsided. So that's someone being caught off guard. Heartbroken. Destruction. Sorry, family. Vindictive. Manipulation. Brutality. Disconnection. And victim. You could say, she carries the characteristic as, being in victim mode, playing the victim, or she could actually be a victim. This, we do see the word betrayal. And normally when I see the word betrayal, that's normally due to somebody that you know. Let me just say that. Now, had I not known any better, I would think that these women could have fallen out, had a disagreement and fallen out with each other. Because we did see greed that popped up, also. But we know there's more to the story, so let's continue. So far I've done a spread on Maritza and Marina. These two are sisters, and this is their friend that they rode along with them to Mexico. Divine Spirit, what are those shadow energies of Dora, Sinez? What are those shadow energies of... That makes me so mad. Hold on, family. Let me fact check because they just popped out and fell everywhere. Now that's interesting. Dora's spread looks a whole lot different from the sisters. I have here numbness. I think about somebody experiencing trauma. Trauma can cause you to feel numbness. Also, if you are doing a lot of, self medicating, just alcohol, that can cause a person to be numb as well. So with Dora, I have numbness. Next, I have awkward. Next, I have bias. Next, I have lustful. Now, remember, some of these energies, when I'm doing an individual reading on these ladies, a lot of these energies are theirs. Or it can also be somebody that they cross paths with. Keep that in mind. So we have here lustful. Next, I have the word burdens. Somebody carrying burdens. Ignorance. doubtful, dark. This can be a clue. You know, she could be somewhere in the dark or dealing with a dark individual. Jealousy, denial, sabotage. So we're looking at self sabotage, or she could have actually been sabotaged. I think about self sabotage as well. Okay, due to one poor actions, how they're moving out here. But I have here sabotage and held hostage. That's interesting. Out of all three of them, I'm getting held hostage in her spread. This is someone that could be held against their will, or they're in an environment they don't want to be in. They feel trapped. Interesting. And the fact that I'm seeing lustful, that kind of bothers me a little bit too. That kind of bothers me a little bit. The fact that I'm seeing lustful. Divine Spirit, what led up to the disappearance of these three women that crossed over the border to Mexico? These two sisters and their friend. What led up to Maritza, Marina, and Dora disappearance? What led up to it? What led up to these three women disappearance? Okay. I have here the intuition. I think about somebody that's going by what they know versus, what they think, shall I say. But something happened here. I remember seeing the denial card, somebody being denial, one of these ladies. It has here the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So something about red flags, ignoring red flags. So somebody was not operating using their intuition. And if you go back and you see the spread I did on each one, you will see that message that says denial. I think it was Dora. But anyway, their friend Dora. But anyway, it has here moving. Change of residency, moving in with your partner. So now I'm wondering, did any of these women knew someone there already? So that speaks about moving. It has here sexuality. And remember, we also saw the shadow card, lustful. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Okay. And we did see in Dora spread jealousy. Remember that? We saw jealousy in her spread. So somebody's trying to figure themselves out when it comes to their sexuality. Let's continue. At the head, I have distance. Usually I get this, I get this like a clue. I think about traveling. Someone is traveling. And these ladies did travel, okay? Because, they crossed the border and they went into Mexico. So it has here, you and your partner, now it's talking about partner, okay? You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So I think about, two individuals that's not in a good place, shall I say, and they are very distant. Now we did see in one of them spreads the word disconnection, okay? That's when an individual is very distant as well, okay? The connection is not there like it once was. So disconnection. So go back and find out which one that had the shadow card disconnection. I'm going to read that again. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Now, if you're not talking about a partner, as in a lover, it can just be due to, these ladies were together. So, maybe, it was some issues between, two of these ladies, shall I say. When I think about partner, I think about two. Let's continue. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. And then we see the word defensive, somebody coming off defensive. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I think about somebody going off. They came to some information and, they probably accusing somebody of something. Next, over here we had the word patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. And in the center, the first card that came out was water sign. I don't know these ladies' birthdays. I do know their ages, but I don't know their birthdays. It has here Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water can be a clue as well. Okay. Maybe they're near water. I don't want to say they're in water, but maybe they're somewhere near water, or maybe this is one of their signs, their birth signs. Underneath that, and also when I think about the word water, I think about emotions. Okay, somebody can be very emotional. Next, I have gold digger, and we did see greed. We did see greed. So one of them came off like this, chasing that money. Gold digger, they want your money being used. Now, let me say this real quick. These two are sisters. This is the friend that tagged along. So if this story is not really, pertaining to something that was going on with Dora and one of these ladies, maybe it's somebody else that they could have encountered in Mexico that they knew. Just saying, okay? But just the fact that I'm seeing this card right here, someone is still figuring out their sexuality. That's the fact that I'm seeing women's here. Is it Dora and Maritza or Dora and Marina? And maybe it might not be neither one of them. Maybe just the background of one of them. But I don't know why this would come out in the spread. Divine Spirit, what is the relationship between Dora and Maritza? What's the relationship between Dora and Maritza? These two. This is a friend, and this is one of the sisters. What's the relationship between Dora and Maritza? What's the relationship by between Dora and Maritza? I have here Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have here narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Now, one of these, I forgot which one it was, one of these have the characteristic of a bully. Because we did see that. All I know is bully came out in my reading, okay? It came out. So one of them come up as a narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Right, so what is the relationship between, hold on, family. What is the relationship dynamic between Dara and Maritza? Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. So I think about someone that's shutting down, that's not opening up their heart to the other. Maybe they really wasn't as close or not on good terms. Divine Spirit, what is the relationship dynamic between Marina and Dora? What's the relationship dynamic between Marina and Dora? What's the relationship dynamic between Marina and Dora? What the relationship dynamic between Marina and Dora? Woo. I have here love spells. You've been bewitched. So when you go back, family, in the beginning, look at Marina's spread when I use a shadow deck, and look at Dora's spread and see you see the connection there. I have here someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Remember, we saw the word sabotage. Go back and find out where you saw the word sabotage at. It looked like two people that are together, but somebody is in there. Somebody sees someone in the way between the two couples. Someone sees someone has a problem. Let me just say that. That's in the way, shall I say? Someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. I have here commitment. Things are getting serious. Everything here is allegedly, family. I'm just trying to get an idea of just what's going on behind the scenes. This is a distance card, came right back out. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distanced. I have here a date night. Get ready to be wine and dine. I have here Mercury retrograde. It has here electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So I think about something that is not going as planned. And I have here fire sign Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, as you see, and maybe none of this have anything to do with it. I just like to get an idea about just the background, okay, before I start on any reading. This what I do. I get an idea what I'm looking at first to see whether anything going on with these ladies. All I know is these two are sisters, Maritza and Marina. They two sisters. This is the friend that tagged along. They went across the border with them. Now with Dora and Maritza, it seemed like they wasn't all that close. But Marina and Dora, it seemed like they, it was more closeness with these two. Okay? All we heard is that, two sisters and a friend had crossed the border to Mexico to sell some, clothes at a flea market. That something definitely jumped off. We know this to be true. And it seemed like these two were having their own little personal issues. Cause I'm seeing the word distance and all of that, and one of them feel like somebody's in the way, which could be the sister. Maybe she knew, maybe she didn't. Not really sure. Probably what's going on with these two. But all I know is they all three friend. This is the friend of the sisters. That's all I know. But it just I'm starting to pick up some other things. But anyway, let's continue. But we did see the word caution. Give me a minute, fam. I'm trying to see what I want to use. Which deck I want to use. Hold on. Because this seems a little more complex. Things are not really always what it seems sometimes, okay? So real quick, I'm going to use my homemade Gang Insight deck. Quite thick. Divine Spirit seeking divine insight about the disappearance of these three American women that crossed the border in Mexico on February 24th. Seeking clarity about their disappearance. Seeking divine insight. Anything Spirit wants me to know. If I drop another card, I'm going to scream. Hold on, family. Divine Spirit seeking clarity on the disappearance of the three women that went into Mexico on February 24th. Today is the 11th of March. It has here expected news on hold, the waiting game. So something about expected news on hold. So somebody knows something. Maybe the authorities there in Mexico know something, and they're just holding on to the information. But somebody knows something, okay? Expected news on hold, the waiting game. So it looks like somebody expecting some news or they just holding on to some information. Interesting. When a family member shows up due to envy unexpectedly. Now, these two are family members. They're sisters, Maritza and Marina. It has here when a family member shows up due to envy unexpectedly. And then we see a message, something about somebody was caught off guard. Somebody, I forgot what that message was. That shadow message. Let's continue. Took their anger, fit of rage out on them, overreacted. And we did see the word rage, didn't we? We did see the word rage. Now, the person out of all these three women that I was getting this kind of characteristic on would be Maritza. Okay? Right here on the end. Allegedly. Took their anger, fit of rage out on them, overreacted. Hook up for benefits, double. So according to the spirit, somebody living a double life. Hook up for benefits. And remember, we did see the word greed. So one of them was living a double life, hooking up for benefits. Sins of a parent when their karma returns. Making wrong and self-harm choices. And remember, we saw the word sabotage. It can also be self-sabotage due to your actions, how you're moving out here. Change to plans, detour. Oh, change to plans, detour, allegedly. We're hearing that, they left to go sell clothes at a flea market. Meet up with them by choice. So this is about meeting up with someone by choice. Selling out or abuse of power, not using power or talents for the highest good of others, lack integrity. Want to be loved, feels powerless. Relationships going in circles, rebound. They are fearful. Has a backup secret phone, being secretive. Gossip. Found out about a secret. Someone's cheating. Dora energy and Marina energy, I'm sensing real strong that it's a good possibility that they still could be alive. But Maritza energy, allegedly, it's a good chance she may not be with us. So something definitely happened, family. Something definitely jumped off. Cause I keep thinking about that message held hostage, and that's the one that feels trapped. And it wasn't her energy. I think it was Dora energy, I believe. The way the held hostage message came out. That's the one that feels trapped. They're in a situation that they don't want to be in. And like I said, if it wasn't her energy, somebody that was around her was feeling like that. It was somebody that was around her that was feeling like that. Okay, if it's not her energy, it's whoever she crossed paths with. So and I'm not saying that she did anything. All I know is something definitely hideous jumped off. I've already pre-shuffled. Okay. So according to the spirit, it looked like they crossed paths with a stranger. I didn't share this earlier. I'm gonna do it real quick. This is the area right here, to where they had disappeared. Hold on. And when I watched Hell of a Chick, she was saying that it's a 3 hour drive from the border. And this is the truck they was in right here. It's green, family. It has here question fake friend. Now, the so-called fake friend, allegedly, she was the friend that tag along. These two are sisters, okay? So she would be the friend that tag along. It had here question fake friend. But it could be somebody else, okay? It has here hint the color yellow. It can be a clue of the word. It can be an actual, like a color yellow or the word as a clue, okay? You can't see it's in yellow writing. It has here monkey see, monkey do. They follow the crowd, very foolish. Cross path with a stranger. And remember, we did see meet up and no, we saw meet up by choice. It has here cross path with a stranger. Something about an SUV. Competition and envy. Someone wants them out of the way. Remember that? So this is playing the part right here. Somebody wanted somebody out of the way. Competition and envy. Someone wants them out of the way. We have here hint the color black. It can be the actual word or color. Woman will be found. There's hope. So that's positive. Spirit say there's hope. Now it says woman. It doesn't say women. Women is in plural, but hopefully they all will be found. Okay, but it says woman will be found, and I do sense at least two might still be with us. Okay, these two might still be with us. It has here hurt feelings, getting back at someone. Look at that word stranger again. So there's definitely a fourth, a third, or fourth individual that's unknown that maybe they could have crossed paths with these women. Or it can be somebody that one of them knows. Maybe it's a stranger to two of them and one of them knows who this individual is. It has here motive. Interesting. Motive for money and trade. Well, we know this to be true because they had crossed the border to go sell some clothes at a flea market. Unless it's talking about something else. Motive for money and trade. Communicating with the ex-lover. I sure hope they weren't sold. I don't want to be taken. I don't want to be used, taken for granted. Feels lonely. Someone feels you will not steal what's mine. Ooh. Someone feels you will not steal what is mine. They know. Who is they? Who knows? They got caught up in the drama. I hate to say it, but this looks very personal to me. It looks very personal to me. You know, let's just continue. I don't want to say something and that's not really what it is, okay? It has here, child will be found, there's hope. A lot of times I get this message because God sees all of us as his children. So it can be all three of them will be found or one of them will be found. But somebody will be found, okay? Parent, clueless, don't know. Question ex-lover. And that's the second time the word ex-lover came out. Victim consciousness, blaming others for what they are creating. Take responsibility. And that's the one that comes off in victim mode, okay? I think victim came out in her spread, I believe. If not, it could be Marina's. But it's one of these two, the word victim came out. Victim consciousness, blaming others for what they are creating. Take responsibility, girlfriend. And I think one of us married too, family. I forget which one it is. I think one of these ladies are married. Self sabotage, negative thinking, actions, doubtful, destructive behavior. Betrayed. They trusted someone they know who turned on them. I wonder did Dora turn on the sisters? 'Cause I'm getting things like fake friend and allegedly, okay? Hint, the color orange. It can be the word as a clue or the actual color is a clue. Maybe there's a place there in Mexico that has the word orange in it, okay? It's like a clue. Or it can be a color. I have here justice. Now, I'm praying that there will be justice, but also I can get justice if somebody's trying to sabotage somebody. They feel like they're getting justice due to karma. Betrayed by love, relationship betrayal. So we're looking at some kind of love triangle, or just relationships amongst, just among friends. Cause these two are sisters, so they're gonna have their own relationship. But she's the so-called friend that tagged along on this trip. Sometimes, family, it be other things that's going on when people go missing. A lot of times, it's not cut and dry as trafficking. I'm not saying that can't play a part because you can know people, okay? Especially if you're going to sabotage somebody. All you gotta do is get them in, just get them in the right location, and people. You can pay them off to abduct people, due to selling trade. But a lot of times the enemy just be the person that's traveling with you. I hate to say it. Allegedly. Let me see something real quick. I'm putting all this back in here. I just want to look at Dora real quick. And I'm not trying to judge Dora or anything like that. I'm just getting her energy is kind of shaky for me. So I'm just seeking a clarity. I'm seeking more clarity with Dora. Okay. Divine Spirit, what's going on with Dora the day that these two sisters went missing? What's going on with Dora on February the 24th? What was going on with Dora on February the 24th? And the day these women went missing. What's going on with Dora? What's going on with Dora on the day that these women went missing? Hold on, I got a fact check. So many cards came out. If those come back out, I will acknowledge them. I got here hook up for benefits, living a double life, allegedly. I got here body moved, allegedly. I have here new relationships, whatever that means. And I have here took their anger, fit of rage out on them, overreacted. Let me put this back in. Put it right back in. Divine Spirit, and clarity about Dora. What's going on with Dora on the day these women went missing? What was going on with Dora on the day these women went missing? What was going on with Dora? Hold up. This deck is so thick. Hold on. What was going on with Dora on the day that these women went missing? I have here, hold on, let me fact check. I have here the word strangled, allegedly. This could be Dora doing the strangling, or somebody could have strangled Dora, one or the other, okay? I have here relationships going in circle rebound. I have here behind the scenes contract business deal scam. Behind the scenes contract business deal scam. And we did see the word detour. Remember we saw that? As though they plan on going to one specific location, but there was some detour going on. Wide path, run feet to destruction. Had a fight with their ex. Scenes of a parent heartbreaking. Due to karma, their parents sin, negative action return from the past. Something about karma. Had a fight with their roommate, lack of harmony. I think about anyone that you're living with. Even if you were spending the night with somebody, that's still your roommate. Boy. And let me say this: I'm not saying that if something could have jumped out between these women, that Dora had anything to do with it. Obviously, something jumped off with these women, but the fact that I'm seeing the word stranger, you know, I have to look at everything. Okay, obviously, there's more to the story here, because somebody met up with somebody also in Mexico. Somebody met up with someone. It may have been a stranger. It may have been a stranger to the others, but somebody met up with somebody in Mexico. And let me just say that something jumped out, and then I'm seeing this right here. Behind the scenes contract business deal scam, motive for money. Stuff like that. That's weird for me. Oh boy, let me see something real quick. Let me move over to Dora. I mean Marina. Divine spirits get clarity on Marina. Lord have mercy. That's just too many. Hold up. I got a fact check. That's too many coming out at one time. I'm just gonna show you all of them family. It's allegedly anyway, okay? It's allegedly anyway. I just like to fact check when so many messages are coming out so fast. I feel like a lot of this is just background information. But I'm going to share it. Just remember, everything here is allegedly, okay? I have here male teen, male child. Something about a male. I have here clue, parole, ex-con. So somebody been in the system before, could have been a stranger. I have here met a female online. Has a backup phone, has two phones. Meet on a dating site. Meeting up with someone they know. And you know what? If that's the case, I see why things jumped off the way they did. Let me just say that, okay? Especially if somebody found out about she was talking to somebody in Mexico. I'm just saying allegedly, remember we saw the other message saying something about scam. Heated emotional fight ended turned deadly. The need for closure, desire answers to make a decision. Making wrong self-harm choices. Selling out or abuse of power, not using power or talents for the highest good of others, lack integrity. Meet up with them by choice. Should I say, yeah, meet. Change your plans, detour. See that right there? Something jumped off because we did see that caution card. Something jumped off when it comes to this right here. Change of plan, detour. It's like, where did they go? Something jumped off right here while they was traveling in Mexico. Stolen money. Has more than one sexual partner, sexually active, allegedly. Alive, scared to speak up. Alive, scared to speak up or show up in hiding. So according to the spirit, she's still alive. Allegedly. Marina is. Marina's still alive, allegedly. I'm going in for clarity, family. I need to go in for clarity right now. 'Cause it's a lot going on with these ladies. Okay, it's this reading not as dry. Obviously, as you see, it's more to the story. So I'm just trying to break things down real quick. I need clarity myself. Divine Spirit, what was the mindset of Marina before she disappeared on February 24th? What was the mindset of Marina? The first card is I never used to look at you that way. I wonder how far this would go. Thank you for leaving me. I never want to feel that way again. I know we have a soul connection. I've been struggling. Sometimes I hear your voice. I lied to you. I don't really know you. Now, who is she saying this to? Divine Spirit, what was the mindset of Dora on November 24th before she disappeared? What was the mindset of Dora that was going on with her? These are not in divine order, just random messages, okay? What did you want from me? I was careless with you. I'm not coming back. I don't know how to let you go. I've been here before with others. I couldn't tell you face to face. Your body language says so much. You are not you are not part of my pain. You can't come with me. I love myself enough to walk away. I do wish you well. We are not right for each other. That's very telling, ain't it, family? Now, what I'm going to say is very allegedly, but now I'm wondering, were these two more than just friends? And did the sister knew about it or she found out about it while they were in Mexico? And obviously, it's more to the story because somebody met up with somebody in Mexico also. Because we still have this stranger factor that's a part of the equation. And also, due to one of their actions, somebody sabotage them. I'm saying them because all three of them are still missing. Somebody, due to their actions, caused a snowball effect to where these sisters were sabotage. Basically, all three of them were. Okay, to be honest, but I feel like one of them is playing a part in it because we did see the other message that came out, something about a scam. And also we saw stolen money. So who money? Was it their money? Because it was there, selling clothes at a flea market. Or did they? Or did they? That is the question. Because we saw also Detour change the plans. Divine Spirit, what the mindset of Maritza on February the 24th, before she disappeared? What was the mindset of Maritza on February the 24th, before she disappeared? What was going on with her? Okay, these are just random messages. So this is the other sister, Maritza. I understand you better now. So this is Marissa coming to some clarity about something or someone. She said, I understand you better now. Sometimes I hear your voice. I forgive you. I fear that you will reject me. I'm not coming back. Now that's interesting for me to get this from her spread as well as from the spread of Dora also. I'm happy. I'm sorry. I hope you're happy. I'm different now. I can still see you standing there. I don't know how to let you go. Yes, it is too late. I hope I will see you again sometime. I pretend I don't care. So it just give me a little picky boo boo of their mindset. Obviously, there was some personal thing that was going on with these ladies when it comes to their relationships before they disappeared, shall I say. That makes me so mad. I gotta pause it, family. I'm gonna come right back to it, okay? Give me a minute. All right, this is my little homemade crime deck. My little homemade crime deck, fam. I'm just seeking some clarity, okay? Cause the other decks, to me, they were pretty much giving me. Hold up. I'm sorry, I had a microphone on the floor. I didn't pick it up. I'm using my homemade crime deck. Um, the other decks, they're good, but to me, they were just giving me a lot of background information, allegedly, on the ladies, and I feel like I was still wasn't receiving clarity. So I'm going in for the kill now. I'm gonna dissect using this crime deck. Not saying that a crime took place, okay? But if something jumped off, it's gonna come out here. That's all I'm saying, okay? Divine Spirit seeking clarity on Maritza, Marina, and Dora, the three ladies that went to Mexico. They had disappeared on February 24th. Seeking divine clarity on these three ladies. What led to their disappearance? What happened? What led to their disappearance? What happened? What led to their disappearance? What happened? Hold on, family. That did pop up. It flipped upward. I'm gonna put it back in here, okay? No, I'm gonna put it in the back. I'm gonna put it in the back. Hold on. I forgot what I did with it. Oh, that's okay. I really want that one message out because I don't know if it's well, I fact check. That's all. I just fact check. Seeking divine clarity on the disappearance of these three women that has gone missing, being led by the spirit. Look at the disappearance. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hold on 1 minute. All right. Remember, family, these are just random messages, okay? Involved with the wrong kind of mate partner, blames your mate for the things that aren't working in your life. So this piece about someone is involved with the wrong kind of partner. No positive movement forward. And my butterflies, no, I hate to say it, when this comes out, it may not be a positive outcome, even though the spirit is saying that, somebody will be found. I'm going to say it like that because, you know, um, I'm not sensing one of them. But anyway, things have to play out, but it has here no positive movement forward. So this could mean that all three of these ladies will not be found, or all three of these ladies could end up being deceased, or maybe one or two can be deceased and the other won't be found. But no positive moving forward, no positive movement forward. Authority position. Okay, so this just lets me know somebody has authority background. Um, they have a background as in management, a teacher, a political leader. Which let me just say a political official, military, doctor, police officer, security, or a parent. Now remember we saw the word I forgot how that message was. It was something about selling. How was that message was? It was something about selling trade. I think that's what it was, selling trade. This says child was sold for profit, stolen. Now this message says child, but we know the spirit talking about these ladies. Somebody was stolen, okay? Somebody was sold for profit. And we did see also somebody met up with someone there in Mexico as well. And somebody was bamboozled due to a scam. Let me just say that. Child was sold for profit, stolen. The spirit talking about these ladies, or one of them, or it could be both of them. It's either one or both of them, okay? It's only a matter of time until something about a male teen, but it has here male. Because the other card we saw, it says male child or male teen. And this says male teen. Holding on, need for courage and strength. So I'm just saying, allegedly, if they were taken, um, you say both of them or one of them is holding on. Hidden in plain sight, not far. It says she is. So that's just one individual. She is hidden in plain sight, not far. So somebody don't want to be found. Back road, back wooded area, back road, off road. Something about a back road. Cross path with a stranger. This joker has other negative agenda. The joker crossed it boundaries. So these women end up crossing path with a stranger. In denial, refuse the truth, will not accept. So somebody was in denial and they would not accept the truth of a situation. Neglectful, not giving proper care or attention to someone or something. Joker slash suspect has inside info knowledge of what's going on in this case, who they know. So you're talking about who they know, all right? Somebody has inside knowledge on this case. Joker slash suspect has inside info knowledge of what's going on in this case, who they know. Question who they know. And you know what? We did see the authority card. Somebody has authority background. So one of these ladies may know somebody that's in authority. Or, it's authority figure. Feels powerless. Taken or was given drugs. taking or was given drugs. And remember, we did see the message. What was that message? I had used a shadow deck. Um, what was that darn message? I let many of you know. Oh, numbness. When someone's feeling numbness, taking was given drugs. That's right. Alrighty. This person, Joker, passing by, lives outside of the area. I have what they want: talents, money, partner slash lover, envy of me. This is how somebody feels. And I cannot tell you why this is coming out. Something about a child, a teen male. I'm not sure what this is about, unless it's one of these ladies, actually teenager child, could have been on their mind. But anyway, that's interesting right there. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to continue. It looks like somebody has connection with the authority figures in Mexico, and if that's the case, that's not good at all. Cause you get one of them backing you up if you know them, or they can just be partaking in this corruption. But anyway, I have here question authorities corruption. So for me to see this is not good. This is not good at all. Just the fact I'm seeing this cover up is definitely playing a part also. It says question authority. And I did tell me if somebody has authority background that's playing a part in this scenario. Abuse in the home. Stolen PIN account. And we did see something about stolen money. Stolen passwords. Someone smokes a cigar. Probably the stranger that they had encountered. Blindsided. Caught off guard. It has here farmland. It could be the word that's a clue. Farm. But anyway, an area that looks like this. And this is the case. They are way, way out, if you know what I mean. But anyway, an area they look like this. It may be animals on it, or it may not be animals. But anyway, it has here farmland where there's cattle or animals around. Keeping up a false image, they wear a mask. I will set them up to get what I want. I want them out of the way. Not close to home, not close by, not in the area. The Joker lives alone in solitude. That would be the stranger. Evidence that was left at the scene was smoke screen. hide their location. So if there was some evidence that was left at the scene where they were supposed to have been, it has here that it was a smoke screen. And we did see something about detour. Remember that? We saw something about detour. So it would have to be somebody um that knows them, that knew of the last location to leave certain evidence around sitting. Evidence that was left at the scene was smoke screen to hide their location. Someone's obsessed and unbalanced. Boundaries are being violated. Standing too close to a person. Touching a person without their permission. And that's messed up when you in a whole nother country and you don't know who, cause no matter where you go, you got good cops and bad cops everywhere. And if authority official is playing a part in this equation, um, this right here is corruption, abuse of power, big time. Cause the spirit says somebody has a authority background. Divine spirit seeking additional clarity on disappearance of these three women that disappeared in Mexico. Anything else spirit can tell me? Too much yang in this union or relationship. The male is dominant, female will feel suppressed or controlled. Cross paths with someone they don't know. Competition, drama, beef, rivalry between two compete with each other over someone. Showing hostility towards someone out of rage of conflict and fighting. Evil, witchcraft, person or groups. What stood out to me is someone coming out very dark. Okay, we did see the word dark, so they were dealing with a dark individual, and they could, practice witchcraft. But anyway, let's continue. Walks with a limp. Somebody does. Temptation, addictions, and self-limited behaviors from what was once natural. So someone was being tempted, experiencing temptation, and acting out on them. Suspect has a disability. We did see that somebody walks with a limp. The need to get away, escape, not seen or heard, too much going on. They have to think a lot on their mind. Was not an accident, drowning, cover up more to the story. A sellout, turns a blind eye, those that hold authority position, abuse of their power, being paid off. So somebody knows someone that holds an authority position, and if that being part of the equation, we're looking at a cover up slash corruption. As far as those that are in the know, shall I say, that can be protected. The need to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. The need to forgive others. Taking unhealthy substance. The need to rid the body of toxins of drugs or alcohol to detox. They are happy where they are, feeling happy, unbothered. They are okay. Now, I don't sense that all three of them are okay. Let me just say that. Maybe one could be okay, but the other two, I don't know about that. I feel like one of them could be in hiding. I don't sense that all three of these women are okay. All right, fam, I'm getting ready to end this reading. I'm going to go around one more time. The way I see it, even though they had their own little personal issues, because the spirit did reveal that, okay, as far as the inside, conflict that was going on with these women, as far as what was going on with them behind the scenes, okay, that did come out allegedly. That did come out. But the fact that I was seeing the message stranger, that kind of, had me scratching my head, and I want to dive deep when it comes to that. So obviously they had crossed paths with a stranger. And because we did see the message caution, okay? And we also saw also the message detour. So there was some change of plan also on that day, also because somebody detoured, or shall I say all three of them, because they were together. So somebody decided to detour, and they crossed paths with an individual that had other, you know, hidden agendas, shall I say. All right, I'm getting ready to end this reading. We did see question fake friend. So, if it's not Dora, the spirit's talking about, it could be somebody, that Dora could have known at Mexico that was considered a fake friend. But somebody's a fake friend, okay? And all I know is these two are sisters. This is the friend that tagged along. That's all I know, okay? It has here abandoned house nearby. It has here jealous, fake friends or friends set up. So if it's not somebody that any of these ladies know that it's considered a fake friend in Mexico, it could be Dora that the spirit is talking about. That's the so-called fake friend. But whoever the so-called fake friend is, it has here jealous, fake friend, set up. Somebody set somebody up. And somebody knew somebody in Mexico. Near hotel or motel, around or behind the building. Question neighbors. Somebody is slim built, your body type, that they had crossed paths with. A wake up call to get your attention. A quick cash offer. I think about buy and sell, trade. Left home, ran away, their choice. This is somebody. Somebody was not happy at home. Back road, dropped off and abandoned. It has here a wooded area or on side of the road. It could be some evidence or something. I know nothing about Mexico. Has healthy boundaries, respect others, space, has sense of self. This is one of them characteristics. I don't know which one. Not in the area, outside of the area. Not in the area, taken to outside of the area. So wherever these women were supposed to have been, as far as selling these clothes at a flea market, they were taken outside of the area. Okay, more like in a more desert land. We did see some about farmland. Okay, allegedly. In that area they were taken from, that's like 3 hours away from the border. So you can imagine somewhere that's farther out. Abandoned house. Victim is close by the suspect job location in or near the area within less than 15 miles or less than 10 miles or less than 5 miles. But to me, none of this is very helpful, to tell you the truth, because we don't even know who the individual is that they cross paths with. And I know nothing about that area. Okay, I know nothing about that area. But if the suspect is a cop, let me just say that. If the suspect is a cop, it has here victim is close by the suspect job. And also, a message came out saying the suspect is a loner. So this individual obviously is not married. They live by themselves. Oh boy, this is so sad. A government officials turn a blind eye, no action. Public government official in Mexico. I'm saying in Mexico because that's where they were, okay? So government officials in Mexico turns a blind eye, no action. So even they know about it, they're not doing anything about it. They're not doing anything about it. No action. No action. They're not even looking into this. Deception or falsehood, an act or statement that mislead or hides the truth, being deceitful. So as you see, there's some deception here. And I think about how it stated that they had went to Mexico to go sell some clothes at a flea market. But who idea was it to detour and go somewhere else? All right, I'm going to end this. Whatever fall out, I'm going to show it. I'm going to end this reading. All right, that's it. This is it. All of this is allegedly anyway, okay? It has here lives alone, so somebody lives alone. It has here endings. So basically, something came to an end. It has here endings. It has here water. Water is showing up again. And we did see the word drowning. So something about water. It also represents emotional inner reflection. But anyway, the word water is coming out. You two are not equally yoked, has no true connection. Selfish choice being a fool, bad move. Temptation. Now, this I believe this would be the suspect. I mean, giving into their temptation, their urges. Temptation, um, urges, desires to kill, steal, or even sex or hooking up with the wrong individuals. I'm starting to think that one of these women crossed paths with a stranger and something went to the left, if you know what I mean. Okay, this person was a stranger and they didn't even know who they didn't even know this person that well. I don't want you. Leave me alone. They are keeping me against my will, hidden inside their property. They are keeping me against my will, hidden inside their property. This person, Joker, lives close by in the area. Avoids negativity, avoids negative thought, situation, and people. This just describe one of them personality. That's all. Psychopath, incapacity for love, lack remorse or shame, lack emotion, anxiety, fear, joy, and happiness. So they basically cross paths with the psychopath. Has a criminal background. Cause we did see something about an ex-con, didn't we? But somehow the authorities are playing a part in this equation also, unless they know authority official. It could be a family member. It has here a trash bag inside body bag, black bag. Cut off, guard, attacked from behind, hands over mouth. Taken by force, still alive, trauma cannot escape, trapped. I feel like this person right here would be Marina. For some reason, I still feel like she's still alive. But how long though? Oh my goodness. Taken by force, still alive, trauma cannot escape, trapped. And we did get the held hostage message with Dora also. This Joker took them due to their unhealthy sexual urges. They felt tempted and acted on it. I don't want you. Leave me alone. Oh, family. Mm. Anyway, I didn't mean to go this long. I never go through 2 hours. Okay, this was my time that I took to do this reading. Nobody asked me to do it. I did it as a labor of love. I was trying to gain a little insight what's going on with this case, but it looked like these women got themselves in the heat of, and it's not their fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming nobody, but it like these females really got themselves caught up in some mess. And the way it's looking, I ain't trying to throw nobody up on the bus, but I'm getting fake friend. The only friend that traveled with these ladies was Dora. Um, cause I'm getting fake friend and set up. So I let maybe be the judge when it comes to that. I don't want to accuse Dora of anything. I let the spirit do the talking. But the fact that I'm seeing fake friend and set up and all of this and scam and you know, detour and you know, change the plan, something jumped out and somebody knows somebody. Okay. So I want to know who all do Dora knows in Mexico? Who all do she knows in Mexico? To me, that will get authorities definitely, well, the good guys, that would definitely give them an idea of getting an idea of where to be looking, shall I say. Okay, especially when you start getting the people phones. Cause somebody met up with somebody, in order to meet up with them, you have to be calling them, okay? But then we also saw somebody has a backup phone. So when it comes to these burner phones, they can't even be traced. So anyway, I'm through with this reading. This was a doozy. It really was. But I saw family. I saw here, authorities turning a blind eye. So that speaks volume. I saw here there would be no positive movement in this case. That's not good because that lets me know a lot of these authorities they have ass and they're not really looking to this case like they should. Putting the manpower in like they should. You see what I'm saying? So it's sad because if all three of them are actually alive, if nobody's looking for them, they could have been sold for sex trafficking, or somebody has them, but for some reason I don't sense that somebody have all three. You know, allegedly, well, I'm going to say it's allegedly. I sense that Dora knows more than what I sense that Dora knows more. So something going on with Dora, it's something about Dora. I'm getting a hit on more than anything. The fact that I saw a fake friend that speaks volume. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying she did anything to them, but a lot of time it's guilt due to association as well. Okay, guilt due to association. That's all I got to say. So I pray that these women are still alive. I pray that they will be found no matter what. And this is my reading on the three women. They went to Mexico and didn't return. Okay. Much love to their family members. And I just pray your loved one will be found no matter what. And I am through with this reading, family. Okay. So let's keep these women in our prayers and pray that light will be shed on this darkness and that more information will come out. But the fact that I'm seeing corruption with the authorities, I don't think so. Unless the family members that are in America get their own private investigator to go into Mexico and to do some snooping. Okay? Peace and love to you all. Thank you for watching. And bye for now.